Hi there, this is angelicempress, and this is a reading today for the sign of Leo. It's for February 2020. This is going to be, these readings are late, but I'm going to designate it for the last week of February, so for February 23rd to the 29th. But the energies can play out before this week, during, and possibly just after. And again, it may even just be that for the month of February, but you'll know if it resonates with you in that way or not. Okay, so again, it's for the sign of Leo for February, last week, February 2020. Also remember that these are just general readings, so they may not resonate with all of you. Just take what does, release what doesn't, disregard what doesn't. But hopefully there will be some messages here for you that you resonate with, that will help you, that will bring you some clarity, some comfort, some peace. I really hope that it does. And again, remember, these are for entertainment purposes only, and it may not resonate with everyone. If you would like a personal private reading, you can reach me. My information is listed below, where you can contact me, and I will give you all the details to get a private reading. As well, if you, I'm new to YouTube, so this is my second month doing readings. I've also posted some bonus readings. I did readings in January. Oh, strength card, Leo popped out. Yeah, and I mean, in my other readings, I kind of give a little bit more detail and information to myself and what kind of led me on this path to do tarot. Just explaining, you know, that I'm very intuitive. I've had a psychic ability. I had, you know, a hardship I went through a few years before that led me down this path of spirituality, and which ultimately led me to tarot on YouTube. I learned it and felt a strong need that this was my destined path to come here to help you guys, to bring clarity to people, to bring peace, comfort, and just kind of understanding that comfort that we get from these readings, because I got them myself. And I can really relate and understand to why we come here and what we're looking for. And I just hope that it brings some comfort to you guys. Okay, so I'll get started with this. And if you do resonate and you like my readings, I would really appreciate so much if you could subscribe, like, and share. Leave a comment to let me know, you know, what you thought. If it resonated, that would mean a lot. I like to read and see what people have to say. Thank you. And I'll get started. Strength card again popped out. So during my pre-shuffle, excuse me, I felt a sense of endings here. But mostly I feel a sense of ending of a way. There may have been some endings that may have caused someone to feel they needed to be strong, for someone to feel the need to have strength, patience, and courage to keep going. That means that possibly there was a real hard situation that someone has went through. I feel like there was a need to gain some balance here. And I feel like maybe the need to work, someone had to make a transformation and make an ending of a way of being, and I think there was a whole transformation of the way somebody was. I feel like there may have been a situation that you couldn't really invest in equally or give enough to, because there was some things that you needed to release and transform to become stronger as a person. And I think that this may have led someone also on some kind of spiritual journey, or even just to be more focused on a faith of some sort. So this is just going with my intuition here. It's just a feeling I have. It may not be the message that we get here, but it was something that I felt important to say. Okay, so we'll get started. Someone I feel like is healing right now, possibly maybe from some kind of romantic situation or relationship. There might have been some healing that was needed here. There may have been some kind of sneakiness that was going on in a situation that you may have been in the past. Maybe somebody was a little bit tricky. They were not really honest. They were a manipulator. They weren't really being their true selves, but this is the energy I'm feeling they may have been not really being the person that they were. They were kind of tricking you into believe that they were somebody else, or maybe you did this to someone. But I feel like the main energy I'm getting here is that someone here is trying to manifest something in their life right now. And it's taken a lot of patience, strength, and courage to manifest something that you really want. And you're working, working really hard on this and trying to transform your life so you can manifest something that you want. Sorry about that. I had to pause my video. My girls, my daughters, were in the background making a lot of noise. But they were having fun. They were laughing and stuff, which is not a bad thing, but it was getting loud. So I thought I'd pause it quickly just in case, because I don't want those background sounds. But hey, maybe you guys are having a lot of fun right now and laughing and just feeling a lot of happiness coming. You feel a lot of happiness coming. Celebrations, maybe. And as well, when I paused it, I realized that it was 555. So I feel like there's been some really, really big changes that's happened in your life. Just huge changes. I mean, they may have been good or bad changes, but something really big happened that created just a huge change for you. But I feel like you're now trying to manifest something in your life. And you're trying to, I'm sorry, I have a bit of a cough, so I apologize. I'm trying to manifest some balance and being able to give to a situation. I think I said that before, but I got like the Six of Pentacles, which is about an equal give and take and being able to invest in something. And I feel like someone might want to invest in a situation they couldn't give as much to before. For some reason, there couldn't be an equal give and take. And I feel like there's some kind of maybe renewal of a situation, or like there may have been something that started and it stopped and it's kind of restarting again with this renewal card here. So there might be some kind of second chance to move forward and manifest and give equally to a situation. And again, these energies and messages, they can be vice versa as far as for yourself or somebody that you're dealing with. So you can kind of take them and twist them around depending on where you feel they fit. But I think there may have been a crossroads here. Someone might have been at a crossroads, not being able to move forward, not being sure what to do in some kind of maybe partnership, whether it be romantic or business. At this point, like I don't really have any cups, so I don't really know if this second chance or renewal or trying to manifest something that you felt you couldn't give equally to has to do with a romantic relationship or a partnership or a business. But I'll just keep going and see what I get as I go and see what I feel. Of course, this could be both situations for different people. I'm sure there's several people that are watching this, and it may be business for somebody and it may be romantic. Someone's been really taking a step back to review and evaluate their life and see where they want to go and where they want to be, and what they want to bring into their life. I feel like somebody is really trying to build and work on something with someone, either in a partnership or with 2 or 3 people, if this is a business. And it may be that something didn't work out and they had to retry again in a situation or relationship. There might have been a lot of back and forth energy, kind of like wanting to do something and not doing, like taking a step back, like thinking this is what I want to invest in and then not doing it, and uncertainty kind of going back and forth in your mind, or you or someone else, as to whether or not they want to invest and build and work on something, which left like kind of like a sense of not being balanced. That could just be one message for someone. Okay, so now that I've have some more cards out, I feel like this is probably a relationship. I see right now someone's trying to manifest something that they really want. They've had some kind of awakening and realization. They may have come to some of understanding that whatever may have happened in the past or whatever kind of came into someone's life and tore things down, I think, like I said, that something might have happened that created someone to have a lot of strength, patience, and courage. I think that someone's having, excuse me, an understanding and a realization that this was all meant to have happened for a reason with the Judgment card. It's like they're seeing things and understanding it, having some kind of spiritual and awakening and an epiphany and understanding that it was meant to be this way. I think it did create someone to be at a crossroads and a standstill in their life with this Two of Wands. This is somebody who's kind of at a crossroads in regards to which way they want to go and what should I do now. But they know what they want and they're really trying to manifest something. But I think that they may have had, with this Eight of Swords, have a lot of worries and fears, all these kind of illusions and thoughts in their mind that keeps them from being able to move towards what they want, because they have all these fears because of whatever it was that came into their life. That I feel like I don't have a Tower card here, but I feel like something came in and shook things up, and it shook someone's life up, and it created a huge change. And I feel like there are some celebrations coming in now. There's good things happening now, but I feel like this is the process of what's happened, and someone was stuck, all up in their head, keeping themselves stuck from being able to move forward because they maybe have been holding on to the past, thinking about the past, that things that happened that created some sadness. I think that in this situation right now, there may be a situation where you or someone else hasn't really been able to give equally or invest equally into this situation, if it's a relationship. And it's kind of kept things at a crossroads, at a standstill. But someone's kind of understanding now why it all had to happen this way. There was a reason. There was kind of fears, and I think that might have been, I don't have any healing cards here, but there might have been some healing that needed to take place, and there was a lot of patience needed here. I think that there is a relationship you have here with somebody. It's not like a new relationship. I feel like with the Six of Cups being like a soulmate card, it's somebody you've already been in a relationship from the past, or you've known from the past. It's a relationship that's already, it's not new. And I feel like it's something that will bring you a lot of love and happiness. It's this relationship or situation is something that brings you a lot of happiness, and that you feel you can have a happy outcome in. And I feel like you may, or this could be how somebody feels about you. I feel like there may be an offer of something, an offer of love, a cup of love, or a proposal here that somebody wants to come in and offer again, whether it's you to someone or someone to you. But there was some things that needed to be cleared here. I think someone had a lot of worries and fears and not really accepting this cup that's being offered because of past cups that didn't work out, past relationships, past situations that didn't work, and a lot of disappointment and discontentment that somebody felt and couldn't really fully see this gift for what it was that was being offered to them, which led them to this moment of needing to reevaluate and reassess and coming to this epiphany and awakening of realizing that whatever it was that was shaken up before, whatever didn't work out, happened for a reason, because there was something else here, possibly, potentially. So someone's trying to manifest this new beginning, or manifest something. May not be a new beginning, but manifest something. But they do have a lot of worries and fears around this. And they feel kind of stuck, or the other person might be stuck in regards to choosing the path. I feel that there is starting now. I feel like what's happening now is you're coming together with this person, if you have a person in your life here. I don't feel like this is job, but it could be job, career. But I feel like this is more of a relationship that you're now able to build and work with somebody. I feel like you're coming together now and being able to work together more in a team where there is more equal give and take, and two people are able to invest in something more than it was in the past. And I feel like a partnership might be starting to come together now. I feel like Spirit is giving advice here that yes, there is a lot of abundance waiting here for you. This is like a new home. I feel there's a new home on its way, a solid foundation, a solid long-term commitment here coming into the situation or coming into your life. A lot of abundance and happiness. I feel like you've been trying to manifest this abundance, whichever it may be, a long-term relationship, commitment, marriage, a new home, abundance, maybe all of it. You're trying to manifest it, but your thoughts and negative way of thinking and worries and fear-based thoughts may have been blocking you with this crossroads, with these, like this two of wands, blocking you from being able to move forward. Because when we think a certain way and we're negative, we can actually create that into our life. We can create that reality. I mean, that's why we need to stay positive with our thoughts, Positive thoughts bring us, what we want. But I feel like this advice from Spirit is saying, yes, you can have this, you can have this. And I'll clarify it to see what else I get with it. But externally influences here. There was some kind of new beginning here waiting, something very exciting here. Someone or something that created a lot of excitement for you and happiness. If this is a person, they've really changed your way of being. Person surrounding you that you're very excited about excited about having this new beginning with, or moving forward with, is something that you've thought about and planned. It's someone that you've thought about and you've been wanting to be with. But there's something here. I'm just going to clarify that now so I can get a better understanding of that one. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, so this passionate new beginning here, something that you've already planned and been wanting, that you've been trying to manifest here. There's external influences that either you could be dealing with somebody younger with this Page of Pentacles that was slow at coming in, or slow with moving forward. Pages is like Pentacles. They're usually slow movers. Maybe there wasn't... things were slow, so this couldn't take off right away. So the obstacle here could be external influences, that somebody is coming towards you slowly, that's younger, that's still, or somebody that's still trying to build, or this is about you had to take the steps to work really slow at building maybe the Pentacles financial stability here first, before this new beginning could take place. But it is a wish come true here for you, and your wishes are going to come true. This passionate new beginning is going to take place. It is going to happen, but it's just a slow process, because this was about taking the steps to do it properly. So the external influences that it had to be done this way in order for it to be solid. This exciting new beginning that you're trying to manifest. Your hopes and fears here, you're really hoping for a home, a new home. It's something that you're really hoping for, and you're fearing that you won't get this. You're hoping either for a long-term commitment and a marriage as well with this Four of Wands. This could be like this could be a twin flame that you're dealing with here with the Four of Wands and the Lovers right beside it, and the Six of Cups that I have here. I feel like you're dealing with a deep, deep connection with somebody here. And you're worried and afraid that you're not going to get this new home, or you're not going to get this marriage and long-term commitment. You're fearing and hoping at the same time for this. But I feel like the outcome is going to be that there's a deep union here, a very deep spiritual union, very close connection, a very deep bond that you have with somebody. There was some kind of decision that needed to be made around this situation, but I feel like the choice is going to be made, or whatever decision it was that needed to be made is going to be made, and this union is going to come together, with this being the outcome card. I feel like there is going to be a new home, a marriage, and a relationship that comes together that's very deep, that you're manifesting this. But there was a need for somebody to get out of this energy of being afraid, scared, negative thoughts that hindered the connection from moving forward and from this manifesting. And someone needed to make a decision here, either you or the other person. But I see you coming together to build with this person, to build and work together and give equally to this connection, which I think is what's going to bring it forward. I think that there was also a need for someone to build and work on their stability and their finances, to take all the steps properly and in order for this to come together. And I think someone's realizing now and having this awakening and realization and epiphany that even though that they wanted this to come together before and they were trying to manifest it, they were trying to be patient, that it had to happen this way. And with this popping out here, I'm just clarifying this Judgment card. Somebody's realizing that there really was healing that needed to take place with this Four of Swords. There was kind of like a pause, resting period. It couldn't just come together like this. There was healing. Maybe this person or you or the other person didn't realize there was healing that needed to take place. Maybe they didn't know they had to heal. Maybe they thought they were fine. But there was healing. I don't know if it's still in the process or it's already happened, the healing. Because, yeah, somebody had a lot of walls up and was guarded. Because of whatever that past situation was, or even other situations, maybe even just a long time of having a lot of hurt and pain that created these walls. I mean, there might have been several different situations that created these walls, and someone had to heal from that, maybe go within and gain enlightenment and be kind of brought on a spiritual path. But I do see celebrations coming in. Goodness. Okay, get that. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I feel like things are going to be made right and fair now. The Magician card here. Somebody's trying to manifest a stable new beginning for them. They want a long-term commitment. They want stability, financial stability. They want this new beginning. They want this so much. They've been trying to manifest this, but they've had they had a lot of worries and fears in regards to this. Afraid that they couldn't, keeping themselves blocked and stuck from this moving forward, because they might have even self-sabotaged because of their fears and worries, and that kind of kept this from manifesting, from taking longer to manifest. But there is a stable new beginning coming in here. It's going to lead to a lot of passion, a passionate new beginning, a very exciting, very deep, passionate situation here. That's going to lead to a lot of abundance, a new home, marriage, happy ever after, a lot of balance.